Hi, welcome to my video on finding both the numerical and the variable GCF. The numerical and the variable GCF. So let's do these examples and then you can practice these to see if you're right. We're going to find the numerical and the variable GCF. So in these two terms, we have 6 and 9. So 6 is the smallest number, so the factors of 6 are 1 times 6 and 3 times 3. 6 is not a factor of 9, but 3 is. So 3 is the numerical GCF, and we have x common, and we pick the smallest exponent. So there's the GCF of both of these. And we have a 4 and a 10. The factors of 4 are 1 times 4, 2 times 2. 4 is not a factor of 10, but 2 is. So 2 is the number that's the GCF. The variable has both terms has an x, and the smallest exponent is 3. So 2x cubed is the GCF. Number C, 15xy, 10xy. We have a 10, which is 1 times 10, and 2 times 5. 10 is not a factor of 15, no. 5 a factor of 15, yes. So 5 is the numerical GCF. We have an x and a y common to both of these, so that's easy. So the GCF is 5xy. D, we have the smallest number is 2. Is 2 a factor of 6? Yes. 12, so 2 is the GCF. And we have an x in each term, and the smallest exponent is a 2. So 2x squared is your GCF. And E, we have 11. Is 11 a factor of 33? Yes, the smallest number. So if that 11 is not a factor of this number, so we would have a 1, which means we just leave it alone. We have an A common. Smallest exponent of A is 1. We have an X common. Smallest exponent is 2. So picking out the GCF is not too hard. We have an 18 and a 12. The smallest the number here is 12, and the factors of 12 is 1 times 12. 2 is even, so it's 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. Is 12 a factor of 18? No. Is 6 a factor of 18? Yes, so 6 is the numerical GCF. Y is common to both terms, and 5 is the smallest exponent, so 6y to the 5th. G, we have 3 terms, so the smallest number here is 10. So the factors of 10 are 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. Is 10 a factor of 15? No. Scratch it out. Check 5. 5 a factor of 15? Yes. Factor of 20? Yes. So 5 is your numerical GCF. We have a factor of A here, but not here, so we don't pick an A. We have a B here, but we have a B here and no B here, so we can't pick a B. Is C a factor? Yes, yes, yes. And the smallest exponent is a 1. So there's no A and no B common. The only variable common is C. So 5C is the GCF of the 3 of these. H, we have a 4, an 8, and a 12. And we check, is 4 times 1 and 2 times 2. 4 a factor of 8? Yes. 12? Yes. So 4 is your numerical GCF. X is common? Yes. And the smallest exponent is a 3. So 4x cubed is your GCF of those three terms. 14 and 21, 1 times 14 and 2 times 7. 14 a factor of 21? No. Is 7 is the next largest? Yes. So 7 is the numerical GCF. I have an x common in each of these. Smallest exponent is 2. I have a y common in each of these. Smallest exponent is a 1. So 7x squared y is your GCF. And in J, I have a smallest number of 6, so it's 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Is 6 a factor of 15? No. Is 3 a factor of 15? Yes. Is 21 a factor of 15? 3. Does 21 have a factor of 3? Yes. So 3 is your GCF, numerical. We have an x common in each term, and the smallest exponent is 5, 4, and 2, so it's a square. I have a y in this term, but not here, so y is not a GCF, so 4x squared is the GCF of these three. And practice means pause your video and work the 10 of these out to see if you can find the GCF correctly. Make sure. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, and even when you finish my videos, remember, you should find it in your textbook and work it through. Work them out. The more practice, the better you get. And here we go. Pause the video and play. 8 is 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. Is 8 a factor of 20? No. Is 4 a factor of 20? Yes, so 4. And we have an x common, and the smallest exponent of x is 2. So 4x squared is the GCF. We have a 10. 1 times 10 is the smallest number. 2 times 5 is 10 a factor of 20? Yes, so 10 is the numerical GCF. We have an x common and a, nope. We have a y common? Nope. So the GCF of these two is just 10. There's no variable common. Third one, we have a 7 as the smallest number. 7 common to 14? Yes, so 7. If 7 wasn't common to 14, because 7 is prime, then the GCF would be just a 1. Is b common? Yes. Smallest exponent is a 1. Is x common? Yes. The smallest exponent is 2. So 7b x squared, GCF. Number 4, the smallest number is a 4. 1 times 4, 2 times 2. Is 4 a factor of 6? No. Is 2 a factor of 6? Yes. Is 2 a factor of 10? Yes. So 2 is the GCF, numerical. X is common? Yes. Smallest exponent, 7, 5, 4. 4 is my answer. So 2x to the 4th is the GCF of these three. And number 5. Ooh, we got a long list. We got a 9, which is 1 times 9, and 3 times 3. Is 9 a factor of 18? Yes. So 9 is numerical GCF. Do we have an a in both? Yes. Smallest exponent of a is a 3. Do we have a b in both? Yes. Smallest exponent of b is 1. There's a 1 there. So there's the 1. Smallest exponent of c, is c common? Yes. So it's a 3. Is d common? Yes. Smallest exponent is 4. Well, the only one is 4 because 4 is there twice. So that's the GCF, 9, a cubed, b, c cubed, d4. So really emphasizing how to find the GCF. 15 is 1 times 15 and 3 times 5. 15 a factor of 25? No. Is 5 a factor of 25? Yes. So 5 is the numerical GCF. I have an x common in each term, and the smallest exponent is a 1, and that's a 1 understood. So I'll put the 1 there and put the 1 there. But remember, most people write it as 5x and omit the 1 here. 1 is understood. Number 7, we have a 6 and a 15. So 6 is 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Is 6 a factor of 15? No. Is 3 a factor of 15? Yes. So 3 is the numerical GCF. There's an x common in each term. Yes. Smallest exponent is 3 and a 1. There it is, 1. We have a y common. The smallest exponent is 7. So 3x y to the 7. And number 8, we have the smallest number is 33. So it's a 1 times 33. Remember, we always do a 1 times first. And 3 is common in here, so it's 3 times 11. Is 33 a factor of 44? No. Is 11 a factor of 44? Yes, because you got a double digit. 11 is the GCF. And we have an x common, and the smallest exponent is a 3. So 11x cubed, GCF. 16 and 24, 1 times 16 is even, so it's 2 times 8. 8 got a 4, so I see a 4 into 16 is a 4. Is 16 a factor of 24? No. Next largest is 8. Is 8 a factor of 24? Yes, 3 times 8. So 8 is your GCF, numerical. X is common, so I'll put down an x. So I get a 3 is the smallest exponent. There's an a in this term, but it's not here. So a is not a GCF. So 8x cubed is your GCF. And number 10, we have a 12 and an 18. So 1 times 12 is even, so it's 2 times 6. A 6 has a 3, so 3 into 12 goes 4, so there's the factor pairs. So is 12 a factor of 18? No. 6 is the next largest? Yes. So 6 is the GCF. We have an X here, but not here. We have a Y in this one and in this one. So Y is common, and the smallest exponent is a 5. Remember, the variable has to be common in each term. So the GCF is 6, Y to the 5th. So that is the practice on finding the GCF. It's both the numerical and the variable. So if you like my video, click the like button. If you want to be a subscriber to my channel, click the subscribe button. And if you want to receive notifications on my future videos I'm going to put online, click the notification bell. If you're a subscriber, want to write a comment, go ahead. And visit my math website at www.mathfullyexplained.com, and I have 3 sections. The Me section talks about me, my degrees and teaching experience. And my video section talks about the strategies you're going to use to help you learn your math that I've done for years and years, and helped many, many students, even the students who had trouble, followed my strategies and worked it through. And the content section has the topics and the number of videos on those topics. The black font is what's online right now on my YouTube channel, and the red font is what I will be developing in the near future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.